So I started going to school for that, and then I took all the coursework as well for clinical psychology because I was so intrigued with the person.
Okay.
And at the time, my son was also having problems in school. He was diagnosed with ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started to study about ADHD, which is, there's so many different definitions of ADHD,
Mm-hmm.
but it's attention deficit with hyperactivity disorder. And if you hear it with just ADD, it's attention deficit disorder.
Mm-hmm.
And I started looking at it more as a way of being versus a disorder.
Okay.
And if you can understand the person enough to see what sparks their soul,
Mm-hmm.
what it is that excites them, and how they learn and interact in the world around them,
Mm-hmm.
then you have such a better chance of helping them identify their true genius and then believing in themselves enough to know that they don't have to conform to this way of learning, to working and interacting, but they identify the way they interact, learn, and so forth in the world and have a much better chance of being successful at it. So honestly, Keith, this is what really sparked my passion when I started going to school and retooling, and I went all into that direction of learning about psychology, individual differences, studying ADD, and the individual, how we're motivated and learning and all of that. My first book that I published is called Harness Your Entrepreneurial ADD, because I realized that some of these symptoms, even if a person isn't clinically diagnosed ADHD or ADD, that they can exhibit symptoms of it. So that's what inspired me to write my book, Harness Your Entrepreneurial ADD, because it's not a bad thing if you recognize how you can use it to your benefit and how you can harness that and move it in the right direction to become supercharged and excited and build that momentum, energy for true endurance in life and business.